Hey everyone, welcome back to This Teen Travelz. I'm Mateo, and on this channel, I review hotels from a teen's perspective, covering everything that matters to you, from Wi-Fi speeds to pool vibes, gaming console hookups to the best amenities. I've got you covered, whether you're planning a vacation or a staycation. I'll help you decide if the hotel is worth your time. If you're new here, I post honest hotel reviews from a teen's perspective every week, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join me for more This Teen Travelz adventures. On this episode, I'll be reviewing the Delta Hotel's Toronto Airport and Conference Center, right here in Toronto, Ontario. But heads up, this episode is a little different. I normally travel everywhere with my family, but a couple days before this trip, I got sick. So instead of canceling the video completely, I asked the two MVPs of This Teen Travelz, my mom and dad, to step in and help me out. They stayed overnight, took tons of photos and videos, and shared their full experience so I could still bring you the review. Let's get into it. My parents arrived just before 6 p.m. and used the side entrance since it's closest to the parking lot. And yes, my dad checked for luggage carts because he knows I always look. He reported back tons available. Good start. Check-in was quick and smooth. Shout out to Nakib at the front desk. The lobby was huge, decorated for Christmas, and definitely felt like a real conference center hotel. There were several holiday parties going on during their stay, but even with all the foot traffic, my parents never had to wait for elevators. There was always one sitting open at the lobby level. That's rare. The hotel also has a convenience store inside, with toiletries, snacks, and a surprising amount of Toronto souvenirs. Always helpful if you forget something, which I usually do. Originally, we booked 2 standard rooms, a 2-queen for me and my sister, and a king for my parents, so I could film 2 room types. But since I didn't go, my parents got upgraded. And not just any upgrade. A 1 king, corner, bi-level loft, on the 11th floor. They said the room was massive, literally the size of 2 large hotel rooms. Walking in, the first thing they noticed was the height. You don't usually walk into a hotel room and see a full staircase going up to a 2nd floor. Main level. Big desk area with a mini fridge. Huge living area with couch, armchair plus ottoman, and a large TV. A 6-chair dining table. A wet bar style cabinet area. Lots of storage, but 2 empty spaces that looked like something used to belong there. Maybe a bigger fridge. The windows were giant and let in a ton of natural light. Upper level. Upstairs is the bedroom. King bed. Tons of closet space, another large TV, a door that leads directly to the 12th floor, a decent bathroom with a stand-up shower, great pressure, and really good water temperature. Overall, this is one of the most unique room layouts I've ever seen at a Delta. Internet was easy to connect to, but unfortunately it was slow, really slow. It currently sits in the bottom 5 on my hotel Wi-Fi speed leaderboard. If you want to see how it compares to hotels across Canada and the US, check out my website thisteentravelz.com and click the hotel Wi-Fi leaderboard tab. I test every stay, so you'll see the real numbers. Even though I wasn't there, my dad still tested the console hookup using his laptop. Good news. Both TVs, living room plus bedroom sit on cabinets with easy to reach power bars. Important tip. Do not try to route your HDMI through the Marriott entertainment box. The TV remote doesn't have an input button. Instead, just unplug the existing HDMI cable going to the TV and plug in yours. When you're done, plug theirs back in so the next guest isn't confused. The indoor pool area is huge. Not only wide, but tall. The ceiling is massive. Definitely one of the largest indoor hotel pools I've seen. There is a separate hot tub, tons of windows, almost zero entry steps on one side, a mix of chairs, loungers, and tables, though because the space is so big, some areas looked empty. The gym was also impressive. Multi-gym, yoga mats, dumbbell rack, 2 benches, ellipticals, treadmills, and bikes. Leg extension and leg curl machines. A fridge stocked with water and cold towels. Solid setup overall. There are 3 restaurants on property, plus a Starbucks open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Lot 41 social bar and table. A modern hotel restaurant with a good variety but higher prices, mostly paying for convenience. Ginkgo Japanese Restaurant, a 41-year-old traditional Japanese spot famous for fresh sushi and sashimi. My parents said this place felt like a hidden gem. Orchid Cafe, breakfast. Buffet and a la carte available. My dad is at Marriott Bonvoy Titanium Elite, so he was given a choice between free parking or breakfast for 2. They chose breakfast. They said it was excellent with scrambled eggs, applewood smoked bacon, turkey and pork sausages, breakfast potatoes, pancakes, pastries, fruit, yogurt, and more. I'm still sad I missed this. This is exactly my kind of breakfast. The Delta Pantry. This was a first for my parents. They've never been to a Delta Pantry before. It's a 24/7 grab-and-go lounge with fresh pastries, ice cream cups, frozen soups, breakfast sandwiches, hummus and crackers, yogurt, cheese, hard-boiled eggs, drinks, water, soft drinks, juice, bubbly, snacks, chips, cookies, brownies, Rice Krispie squares, cereal, ramen, milk and chocolate milk. Coffee machine. Not working that morning, but guests with access got Starbucks vouchers instead. Great service. My parents said this pantry was better than some actual hotel lounges they've been to. Honestly, I believe it. Food nearby. Less than 15 minutes from the hotel. Zet's. Huge portions. Greek Canadian diner. I always get the chicken souvlaki dinner or a charbroiled burger. Zorro Steakhouse. Old school tuxedo server type vibe. Amazing steak and service. One of my favorites ever. Peter's on Eglinton. Giant portions, especially the souvlaki dinners and Reuben sandwiches. Plus tons of casual dining along Dixon Road. Walkable options, under 5 minutes. Harvey's, Milestones, Swiss Chalet, Tim Hortons. Super easy. This is where my parents actually shocked me. Aviasim A320 Flight Simulator. Inside the hotel. Yes, inside the hotel. You can book a full flight experience in an A320 simulator. This is honestly one of the coolest hotel surprises I've ever heard of, and now I really wish I'd gone. Fantasy Fair at Woodbine Mall, Ontario's largest indoor amusement park, perfect for younger siblings. Cinestars Deluxe Woodbine, affordable movie theater inside the mall. One note. Some attractions on the hotel's website are outdated, so double check hours and availability before planning your visit. If you want full details, photos, and direct links to everything I mentioned, including Aviasim, local restaurants, and nearby attractions, I've got you covered on my website. Visit ThisTeenTravelz.com and click on the hotel's blog post. I always include extra info, bonus photos, and helpful links so you can plan your trip even better. So, what are my thoughts after hearing everything from my parents? Since I didn't personally stay here, I won't give you my usual official This Teen Travelz verdict. That wouldn't be fair to the hotel or to you. I always want to give you my honest perspective based on my own experience. However, this hotel is 100% This Dad Travels and This Mom Travels approved. And from everything they told me, it seems like it would definitely be This Teen Travelz approved too. What I like based on their experience. Huge, unique, loft-style suites. Massive pool area. Great breakfast. Amazing Delta Pantry. Tons of dining options nearby. That wild A320 flight simulator. Reliable elevator service. Very friendly staff. What's not so great? The Wi-Fi speed. Definitely on the slow end. But honestly, if you're traveling for a tournament, a family trip, or even just passing through Toronto before a flight, this hotel has so many amenities that make a fun and super convenient stay. And real talk, that flight simulator alone might be enough to convince you to book a night here in the future. A huge thanks to my parents for stepping in and helping me out with this review. Mom and Dad, you already know you're the best, and I appreciate you supporting me and my channel more than you know. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Delta Hotel's Toronto Airport and Conference Center. Just a reminder, this review is not sponsored. My family paid for our stay, and as always, I'm giving you my honest teen perspective. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more hotel reviews from This Teen Travelz. See you in the next one. Bye!